Morning, guys. It's the
Morning.
27th of November. We're Signal
Morning.
Centre and we're talking ball. This is episode 21. Would you
Jesus,
believe?
where's that time gone?
21.
I'm Joe Neighbour, joined by Ian Coleman and Steve O'Hare. How are we, gents?
Good morning.
Very well, thank you.
Very
Yeah, all
miserable here this morning when I woke up.
Why? Because
Chill
Tottenham
rain.
Chill
came.
rain.
Because
Oh, and Tottenham made
came
a
back.
pretty decent comeback as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
it was
did,
looking
didn't
good
they?
after 10 minutes.
Yeah, it was, but Mourinho's magic, I suppose.
Indeed. Okay, so how are you finding trading at the minute, guys? It's been a bit choppy, isn't it?
Shocking.
Well,
Chinks in the armour.
this is what I'm trying to sort of like work out, and I've got a little background of a roller coaster, and it's sort of like flowing down. It's like the VIX chart. The volatility is at its lowest it's been for God knows how long. So it's just chopping about in a really tight range, the markets. And I think that's what's hurting a lot of people. You don't get that actual trend, especially if you're sort of a little bit like us looking for that trend on the technical side of things. And maybe it's a case of people taking smaller profits, just getting the right side of the trade and being happy with smaller profits.
I think that's it. There's no real big moves, is there, in
There's
anything?
no, there's none, and I keep trying to hit it out of the park, and it's just not happening. So maybe I'm just going to sort of like pick a level and just think, right, each day try and take small profits on, sort of like decent risk reward trades, and if it's not going to hit it on the day and you don't want the overnight risk, go for it.
I don't think there's going to be any real big moves in the coming days anyway, ahead of Thanksgiving. Although there was some news that they were going to try and tie up some sort of trade agreement between US and China ahead of Thanksgiving.
That ain't going to happen, is it? I mean,
No.
even if it does, that'll be the worst thing that happens to the stock markets. I think this is what's helping the stock markets higher, the actual promise of a deal.
Yeah.
Trump said they're in the final throes.
Yeah, but they just keep saying that, don't they? That's just phase one, though.
Yeah.
I mean, phase two is going to be more difficult. Phase one, they can't even agree on, a few basic things. So,
well, nor can me normally.
No, I disagree with that.
Very good.
Hey.
Very good.
Okay. Let's have a look at yesterday's trades.
No.
Steve was the only one with a winner. He had a long in oil, so he made 0.81R on that.
Take that.
I'm fed up with the Footsie now, just giving up on that thing.
Yeah, again, it sort of like broke a bit higher yesterday, didn't it?
It's bang on the resistance now, sort of 7,430 to 7,460. Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to leave that one alone. I think I just can't see there being any kind of major event that's going to drag that lower sharply. So I think you're just going to continue to see it around there and sort of grinding up, maybe.
Well, it's quite interesting. Your DAX chart, was it yesterday? It looked like a diamond formation. I mean, if that's the case, then I think you've got probably about another 2 weeks of consolidation, haven't you?
Yeah, it's looking that way, I think. Looking at the DAX today, I had a sell in at 55, was it? Or 713? Oh no, it was. I need to double check now. I can't remember.
13,255.
But it missed by like 4 ticks anyway, and it looked like it come off quite sharply from that level.
It can't on its way back up, is it?
Yes, no, it's still a nasty looking candle on the hourly. But anyway, Steve, it's your honour today. Steve, we had small losers, Ian, on Aussie Yen and on Footsie, so it's your honour this morning.
Okay, lovely, thank you.
Let me stop sharing so you can have the screen. There you go.
Okay, let's share this screen. Okay, the first chart I'm looking at actually is the S&P 500. Now, this is just all I wanted to talk about was the volatility and where we are. Again, we're dropping to these lower levels. This is on a weekly chart. And what you tend to have, you get the volatility.
So that orange chart is the VIX,
yeah,
right?
that's the VIX, and it's the normal VIX. You can get a VIX against the S&P, but I just thought I'd do the normal VIX. And then you get the VIX pushing lower, and then you have the market event, and then you get the real move. So see the spike up in volatility, the sell-off here, spike up in volatility, the sell-off here. And again, it's you've got in the S&Ps going ever higher, and the valuations are through the roof on all these equity markets. So the volatility dropping down here again. There's a little bit more.
2-year low on the VIX.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
If you go under those lows there, go back to 2018.
2018.
Wow.
So yeah, it's the volatility's through the floor, and the valuations are through the roof, and there's something's got to break. But it could, as Ian said, it could carry on for a couple of weeks. Will we get the Christmas run that normally happens? Didn't happen last year, I think you mentioned, Joe.
Yeah.
Yeah, possibly something throws a big spanner in the works, and we get the volatility spiking again with a stock market move lower.
Trump is a big spanner, isn't he?
Very much so. Plenty of spanners about.
A couple on your screen, Ian.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Oh, so I've
Did you watch that last night? Jesus.
What was that?
Corbyn interview.
No.
Yeah.
It's shocking. Look at that now. That's a chart. Jeez.
No, there's something gone wrong there. Let's get rid of all that. There, that's better. Yeah, so oil worked quite well yesterday, and I'm going to look like a bit of a fool, I think, today, because I've got these levels in oil, which are sorry, that's thrown me out because I've messed about with the charts and tried to get clever. So let's get a 4-hour chart up here. It's still in the triangle formation on the weekly. We've got this, obviously, we've got this nice channel higher. Which isn't working. But we've got these previous highs, 58.73, and we're heading towards there. And I'll tell you what, I'm not going to look like a fool. We've got the inventories out today. It's Wednesday. Got Thanksgiving tomorrow. So I think we'll have a bit of a sort of explosion today. So I'm going to go buy oil again at 58.42 right now. Because I do think we could get it breaking higher. However, on the intraday basis, I am still looking to fade this market, but have a sort of like nice stop, 75 tick stop on it, 59.50. So I'm going to go for buying at 58.42. The target on the trade, I'm going to make it quite reasonable. I'm going to go for 59, the figure. Can I take 58.40? So that makes it 60 ticks. Yeah, I'll take 58.40. Okay. 60 ticks, and I'm going to go for a 30 tick stop on that. Keep it quite simple, but I think we're going to get that spike probably over the inventories.
Okay, cool.
Look to sell. I'm looking to sell into it, but obviously I think we're going to get there.
Okay, good stuff. Ian, what are you looking at, mate?
Gold.
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 Gold. Always believe in your soul.
Don't even go there. Tony Hadley.
Oh, I didn't think it was Tony Hadley.
It's Spinabelli.
Yeah, I thought it was Martin Kemp.
Well, he was in it.
Yeah. Well, he's the only one I remember now. Right. His son, Roman Kemp, in the jungle.
Breaking higher, dollar index. So this is that previous resistance level.
You two can take a day off of the Gun Dead Challenge if you're really struggling. Maybe
no,
you
I'm good.
Just go. Right, okay.
So just pulling back from there, and I think we're going to break higher. If we break higher in the dollar index, we should break lower in gold. He says, gold, 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 gold. So this is the main chart, which is here. So this is quite a strong support level, I think, down towards 1436, 1433. But as you can see, weekly charts or movement's been pretty limited. If we go to this chart, I'll put it onto a daily.
40.45 is
40,
the
38.2%
fib, isn't it? Yeah.
I like this level here, this 133 level. So I'm going to sell it at the market, which is 1459. I'm targeting 1433.
Nice.
And I'll have a 5 tick stop.
Yeah, like it. You're just smashing the R then.
Hopefully.
Yeah, 5 tick stop. Yeah, we got up to 63, I think, yesterday. So that's just above there. If it breaks that 1445, 38.2 fib, where it reacted from, you'll definitely get a fast move lower. So
yeah, one of the boys actually put quite a nice in the chat this morning.
In the Telegram?
Indie Telegram. He put.
That was that
He put
Nana?
a night. Yeah, I think it was.
Thank you, Nana.
I like this. Yes, thank you. Mind you, don't see it here though. He put a channel and it was a retest.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a channel like that. I think
something
so
like that.
I think something like that. So I think his channel might have come off here, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
And then down there, something like that.
yeah.
Anyway, it was a nice retest of a breakout line. So I don't
Lovely.
I think with the dollar index and stocks still riding higher, I think gold's going to push just to that low and then reverse and rally like Billy-O.
Okay. So
Right, Joe.
I need to pull something out of the bag because I'm still languishing in last place.
Another joke of a trade by the looks of things. Let's go.
I've got Euro Sterling, just keeping it very short time frames in terms of what I'm looking at. You know, if we look at the sort of weeklies and dailies, I don't really have much to go by. It's all very sort of narrow in terms of its range, but this is what I'm really focusing on. This 4-hour chart, I've got this bearish channel, and it looks like we've got a shooting star candle forming, having reached, or could be an outside bar if it reaches, having reached that previous high there. If you look at the hourly chart,
We're short on our calls this morning, aren't we?
what you can see is the gap lower on Sunday night. We've got the closing of that, and then obviously shot lower, and we've rallied back up to retest this level again and posting some bearish looking candles on the hourly and the 4-hour chart. So I'm looking for a move back lower within the channel. So that's my trade for today. I'm selling Euro Sterling at 85.65 and looking for it to move down to 84.90 with a stop just above these highs at 85.90.
We'll give you 66, Joe.
Yeah, I was going to give him 67.
Yeah. No, don't be that generous.
Bit of a tough
Sorry, I didn't see the last decimal there. Okay, yeah, I'll take 66. Lovely. 85, 66, 67, 68, 69. Been stopped.
There's the coins.
Right. These are just for educational purposes. These gun to head challenge. Whatever you do, don't follow the trades.
Unless they win.
Yeah, and then we can sort of like shout about them. But
Loads
obviously that's the sort of
figures.
way we look at trade ideas. We're sort of a little bit forced with these ones, but our general intraday trade ideas and medium-term trade ideas are a little bit. There's a lot more thought goes into it, but similar sort of process.
A little bit more thought, yeah.
CAD Swiss.
Always go for another one.
No, I'm not. I'm just thinking that's very bearish today.
CAD Swiss.
CAD Swiss, just to throw a cross into the mix.
Well, CAD, obviously that you've got the inventories out, so you could get a bit of movement on there.
So what have we got data-wise? We've got US durable goods.
Loads.
US pending home sales. Crude inventories.
CPI, expenditure.
They're the sort of three high impact ones, are they?
Initial jobless claims.
Yeah.
GDP, like you say. Crude inventories.
We've got Thanksgiving tomorrow. Thanksgiving tomorrow. So obviously this could be quite a sort of book closing day, really. So you might sort of
down the pub.
Get some sort of dollar movement, and but we're still sitting. Euro dollar still sitting around the 110 level. Really, that's a bit pivotal, isn't it? Ian, the expert in euro dollar.
Like it was holding some support.
Yeah, I still think it's going to push lower, just on the back of that dollar index. But I think at the moment, I mean, I think the call's selling into rallies euro dollar.
Yeah,
I wouldn't sell it at current levels myself.
No, it's like it's saying, it's like on a knife edge, I think.
Yeah, and that last break higher, if you like, the dollar index, now it's hit that previous resistance. It has actually spiked through.
Yeah.
So you could see a bit of dollar movement to the downside before the next move up, I think. So that last leg is normally in 3 legs. We've only seen 1 leg at the moment, so maybe a dip down in the dollar and then another rally. But I wouldn't have thought the dollar's going to do anything until lunchtime.
Maybe it's a euro weakness thing then. Maybe it's sort of like, I mean, obviously Lagarde's, they're going to be looking at, ECB going to be looking at their policies. You know, maybe they're going to turn around and go, you know what, maybe back to QE. Who knows? We've got a lot to deal with in Europe.
Definitely.
Yes, right mess.
Bitcoin just broken the 7,000 level.
So you were going to do that, Joe, as well, wasn't you?
Really yes. Swing the bat at cryptocurrencies today and see if I could get.
I was talking about that earlier.
Bastard.
Yeah,
Look at it.
that's the one, isn't it? Can I change mine? Because I
No,
won
too
yesterday.
late.
Stick the chart up. Let's
Right,
have
for
a look.
everyone who's not paying attention or who's switched off, sell EURUSD, sell Bitcoin right now. Have a five tick stop and a 300 tick profit target. Just saying.
Have you got
Let's have a look at the chart.
Here we go. Just here. Just broken.
Only want to look at the minute chart, please.
Yeah. Actually, I will show you the 3-minute chart. Look at that, baby. Just breaks that support there and flushes out. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, sell rallies, I think, on Bitcoin.
Yeah, continue to do that. Or just sell.
Sell
Don't ever stop. Stops are for buses. Obviously, that's another educational piece we can talk about later. Joking there, joking.
Oh, look at it go. Okay, well, let's wrap it up there then, guys. Anyway, we've got 3 trades and some decent talking points. Obviously, some figures out today, so be careful if you are trading over those. And we'll catch you all tomorrow.
Lovely.
Cheers, guys.
Good luck.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
Bye.